there, my name is Mapule Mahlulo. I'm the author of the book called B-BBEE for Beginners. This is an exciting, fun-filled and thrilling book that has simplified B-BBEE. I have taken the sting out of B-BBEE and have made it exciting, fun-filled and so thrilling. Now, there are 7 myths that have been created erroneously around BEE. These myths are going on into the industry, spreading information which is not true. Now, I'll be busting those 7 myths and giving you the gospel truth. Now, for the next coming weeks, I will be posting on this channel short videos where I'll be explaining every chapter of the book. Myth number 1, a large company must have 51% black shareholding to get a BE certificate. Myth number 2, it's easier to just sell the company and emigrate to a different country instead of getting a BEE level. Not true at all. Myth number 3, B-BBEE certificate is only required by companies that do government tenders. Not true at all. Myth number 4, it is just better to open a new company and give black shareholding to that one than it is to get BEE in the parent company. Not right at all. Myth number 5, I'm white, so I cannot get B-BBEE certificate. Not true. Myth number 6, this BEE thing is a way for government to steal white-owned companies. Lol. Myth number 7, BEE requires too much work and too much effort. I don't know about that one. Let's bust this myth one by one. Come along. Let's demystify myth number 1, that a large company needs to have 51% black shareholding in order to get level 1. Absolute hogwash. Listen to me carefully. BEE has 5 elements: ownership, skills development, enterprise supply development, management control, as well as socio-economic development. Ownership is just one of the elements, and it only accounts for 25%. I've recently consulted with a company that was 100% black. That's right, all the shareholders in the company were black. But you know what? After doing verification, they could not even get a level 1. Why? Because it only accounts for 25%, which is a fail even in South African government. Now, compare this with ArcelorMittal. ArcelorMittal, which is a level, has 25% plus 1 black shareholding. Yes, 25% plus 1, and they managed to get a level 2, and they're on their way to getting a level 1. So to say you need 51% shareholding to get a level 1 is not true at all. Myth number 2, it is better to immigrate than get this BEE certificate. You know what, for that one, allow me to read from the Bible to hear what it says. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 26. To the person who pleases him, God gives wisdom, knowledge, and happiness. But to the sinner, he gives the task of gathering and storing up wealth to hand it over to the one who pleases God. Okay? Let's drive the next point home. Proverbs 13:22. A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. This is the point where the owner of the company decides whether are they a good person that has been building and gathering their wealth to hand it over to their children, or they've been building this company just to sell it and give it to the person that has been pleasing God all along. It is a very sensitive topic. But before you pack your bags and move to Australia, let's read the book. Demystifying myth number 3. Triple BEE is only required for companies that do government tenders. That is not you at all. Remember, I spoke to you about the 5 elements of Triple BEE. One of them is enterprise supplier development. Now, this one is the big one. It accounts for 40 points or 40% on the BEE scorecard. What that means is that companies need to buy from companies that have a decent BEE level in order for them to get the 40 points. Let's say you don't do government tenders. An example could be Johnny CC. He manufactures nuts and bolts. Let's say his main clients that he supplies to hardware stores, and 90% of his business goes to mines. Now, mines themselves are required by law to have a decent BEE level. And in order for them to get a decent BEE level, they have to buy their materials from companies with a decent BEE level. Now, should Johnny not embrace this BEE and improve it, mines will have no option but to stop doing business with him. But should he embrace Triple BEE, he himself will also have to get his raw material from other companies with a BEE level. As you can see, it doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are, whether you're doing government tenders or not. If you are going to do business in South Africa, you need to embrace this BEE concept. And you know what? It's really not that difficult. Busting myth number 4. This myth says let the parent company just open another baby company and give 51% black shareholding to that one. The baby company can have a name similar to the parent company. Now, that will not work, because why? After a while, the black shareholders will realize that they've been given a company with no track record, no financial statements, and no asset. It's just an empty shell. And after a while, what will they do? They will just leave that company and pursue their other interest. This, for me, is another form of fronting and should be avoided at all costs. Myth number 5, I'm white, so I cannot get a BE certificate. Newsflash, listen to me carefully. If your turnover is 10 million and less, and you can be as white, lily white, you are nice and white, but your turnover is less than 10 million, you get a level 4 without doing anything. That's right, level 4. Now, level 4 is very good. It means that your BEE recognition level is 100%. Now, let's bust myth number 6, which says that B-BBEE is a way for government to steal white-owned companies. Now, in order for me to bust that myth, I need to explain to you what is the real purpose of Triple BEE. I mentioned the 5 elements. Skills development is one. BEE is a way of ensuring that in South Africa we have a skilled workforce. Companies are forced to ensure that they train unemployed black people, they train their employees as well. BEE is ensuring that companies buy from each other in South Africa instead of bringing in cheap imports from China. Why don't we buy from each other, especially black companies? Let's bust myth number 7, which is the final myth in this book. It says that BEE thing requires too much work and effort. Now, there's a small element of truth in that particular myth. But let's face it, how did you build your company? Was it not through sleepless night, through sweat and tears, and a lot of effort? Now, you've done it before to build your company to be the way it is now. You can do it again, and we are here to assist you. So Triple BEE is really not that difficult if you have a coach on your side to show you how to do it. Don't worry, we'll be explaining to you in detail in the next coming videos. Remember to subscribe to my channel, B-BBEE for Beginners, where I'll be posting short, nice, simple to understand videos where we explain to you in a fun, exciting manner what Triple BEE is about. Click on notification, like, comment. I look forward to seeing you next week with my new video on BBBEE for beginners. Goodbye and God bless.